My favorite question from the client is always, would you buy this house?
I know, right?
And well, shit, I don't want to answer that.
I always tell people, I couldn't answer that because I'm not going to live here.
Step into the light, let's take a look around. Got the keys to your dreams, let's break it down from the roof to the floor. This house has a story. Real estate secrets, let's uncover the truth. Element inspection, would guide you move. Element inspection, will show you the way to find your perfect home. Come join us today.
All right. Guys, I got Keyra Ford here, a former Cowboys cheerleader, but more importantly, one hell of an agent. So,
Woo woo.
tell me, what is your handle? You're the cheerleading agent? What is it?
The cheerleading agent. I love that. So my handle is Keyra Ford, but I go by the Real Estate Cheerleader.
The Real Estate Cheerleader.
Yes.
And why is that?
Because I'm your life cheerleader. I was a former Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. I just feel like that's who I am through and through.
And do you cheer your clients on during their...
Well, duh, obviously,
during
yes.
the buying process? Yeah.
Yes, during the buying process, during the selling process. I mean, I think everyone needs someone who's going to cheer them on and encourage them because, there can be a couple humps and bumps during the process.
There's always a couple humps and bumps.
Yeah, you're an inspector, you know.
Yeah, we create the humps and bumps for you guys.
Just a couple, just a
few,
couple, yeah.
My favorite question from the client is always, would you buy this house?
I know, right?
And well, shit, I don't want to answer that.
I always tell people, I couldn't answer that because I'm not going to live here. That's my go-to.
We never answer it. We always do the politicians' workaround. Like, it's a great house. There's some things here in my report. You and your agent should take a look at it.
Yes.
Figure out if it suits you.
Yeah.
And then...
No, but you have to do that because if not, then people will say, well, the inspector even said that they wouldn't buy it. And so, yeah, I get that.
There's so many houses I wouldn't buy.
Yeah.
Myself.
Well, investor-wise, like you're an investor. How many homes do you have?
I used to have quite a few more. At one point, I had 6 or 7.
Go you.
Yeah.
I have 2.
Then the market shifted and it was a great time to sell, so I sold.
Go you. Okay. Yeah. Well, I have 2, and I'm like, some of the houses that some of my clients do, I'm like, all right, I want you to see the full picture of what you're investing in. So, yeah. But cheerleading is what I do through and through, either on the court, I guess you could say, which is real estate, or off. So, yeah.
And you bring that to your social media.
I do. I have like something that's called Today's Energy because I like to still dance, but I also don't want it to be random on my social media. So I put it as like, I'm trying to give people energy and encourage them to be their authentic self. So yeah, every Friday I'll be dancing on social media and it brings me joy.
We do Ever Wondered Wednesdays, and every Wednesday, with large gaps in between, maybe 2 or 3 months, I'll admit.
2 or 3 months? Okay, so you do it once a quarter.
No, I actually will put out like 15 in a row, and then
Okay.
I'll just get lazy about making the content, and Maddie bugs me about making the content. But we do every Wednesday, mainly. It's Ever Wondered Wednesday.
Okay.
We got one coming out. If you're walking your dog or you're on a city street, you ever see these blue reflectors stuck to the ground? Like there's always the yellow and the white, obviously, in the middle, but there's always like a blue reflector randomly.
I see yellow ones, I think. I don't see blue ones.
If you ever see a blue one, look left. So I did Ever Wondered Wednesdays. I ever wondered what these are. So if you see one, look left or look right, and there'll be a fire hydrant.
Oh.
So when the fire truck is driving down to a fire, they know where to stop.
Oh.
So if like this house is on fire, but he sees a blue reflector here, he'll stop here so they can hook up the truck to the fire hydrant and then drag the hose.
That is a really random fun fact to know.
Yeah. Really,
good to know though now.
It's totally random. But I've done so many, I got to find random content now.
I know, because, it starts to feel like, do I have anything to even say?
But you know what? Anyone that I've told that to is like, I saw 6 reflectors and 6 hydrants. Like, yeah, I know.
I have not noticed it, but now when I walk my neighborhood, I'll look for it.
And you'll be like, that nerd.
I might say those exact words.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it? And do you like it? Or are you going to keep doing it? Real estate.
So when you say that, like, how long have you been doing it? Do you like it? Absolutely. I love it. I've been in it it'll be 10 years next year. 2017 is when I got, no, not 17. 2016 is when I got my real estate license. And honestly, for the first 4 years, I was just kind of having my license so my parents would still keep taking care of me. And then they were like, you need to get with it, darling, because you need to pay your own bills and you need to get out here and do something. And I was like, okay. And then I got serious about the business, and that's when I really realized that it is a ministry. And the ministry for me is like, how can I help people with confidence? And so it's like them confidently investing in themselves through real estate. So yes, I love it because it does feel purposeful.
You like relationships, though, I can tell. You actually enjoy building relationships with people, being around people.
Yes, and real estate is a relationship business.
100%.
I don't care what anyone like people don't tell the truth. They're like, you get all this money. It is a relationship business. Yes, money comes, but if you don't like people,
Wrong business.
wrong business. You will not like this for long. So, yeah.
Obviously, you're going to stay in it then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I plan on it. I plan on creating an empire and having a portfolio.
Do you want a team?
I don't know. I'm kind of teetering back and forth with it. I'm in the process to get my broker's license because I'm like, okay, girl, like it's time to just get your broker's license just in case you want to go and start your own brokerage. But I for sure want to start a property management company.
Oh, those are popping up.
Yeah, but they are like big liabilities, and I feel like it can get kind of sticky quick. But if I want to build the portfolio, you know, I kind of also need to have that in place too. So, yeah, I plan on staying in it and creating the empire in the name of Jesus. Come on, let's see, God, what you gonna do? Because it's all up to Him. So, yeah. What about you? Are you gonna stay in your business? I mean, it's a.
You know what? Yes and no. So I built the business. I merged with another company.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and we have collectively we put in place multiple players, and we have managers for every single division. We have
Love
a
it.
general manager, and the longer term goal is for me to step out of the business within 18 months.
Wow.
So I'll still own it, still consult, I suppose, step
Yeah.
in and make some adjustments. Let the team run everything, but steer the rudder every once in a while. That's the goal. I mean, we're technically I could step out if I wanted, but
Really? Go you. That's
I-
awesome.
yeah. Well, I merged with a gentleman who has done this for 30 years, and truly, I would not be where I am without his mentorship and figuring out how to build a scalable company where the owner does not have to go in every day to run it. So without him, I'd still be in it every day,
And
probably
a boy.
for quite a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today, I'm a mix of an employee/owner that doesn't show up. So if I don't want to show up, I don't have to.
Yeah.
But I take a small salary to work and grow the business, and eventually I'll just be out completely and no longer take a salary and just take owner distributions.
That is solid. In 18 months, and you've only been in business for
5 years.
years? Wow.
4.5, almost 5 now, yeah.
That is solid, man. Go you. Okay. I mean, eventually stepping out of it. But I also think, you know, when you're kind of like the face, figuring out that transition can be.
It's very difficult because I am a bit of the face. Like,
You are. The dog, I mean, like.
yes,
and-
everything.
Yes. Yeah. So that'll
So
be
I
interesting.
do enjoy that though. I still like going out and being in that realm. So I think I'll kind of continue that forever because I actually legitimately enjoy it.
Yeah.
So just I don't do anything with the business, but send me out to shake hands and
Kiss babies.
yeah, bring people in.
I love it. Well, good.
Yeah.
Wow. 18 months. And you've been in this for 5 years. That's good. I love it. Okay. And how long? Okay. You already told me 5 years. I know this is my interview. I will take over. So you tell me when to.
No, go ahead. Ask away, whatever you want.
Okay, so once you step out, because the 18 months sounds like it's around the corner, what's next?
I just started a plumbing company.
Okay, so you're gonna have inspection, and then you're gonna be like, well, your plumbing sucks. Now I can help you. Here's the.
Yeah.
And then an HVAC company is coming next after that 5 years?
HVAC could be bolted on to the plumbing company pretty easily, yeah.
Gotcha.
So we're launching, actually today is April 23rd. May 1st is our official launch date.
Congrats.
We got the truck, we got the plumbers, we got the insurance, we have everything set up, and we'll turn the key on May 1st.
Okay, and you're gonna be in that for 5 years too, and then step out? What's your goal for that?
I'm hoping only 3.
3, okay, so this one's cut down a little bit.
This one I got an investor for. So
Okay.
the inspection business, I did not, it was my own investment over a 4-year period before the merger. I probably put $150,000 into it to build it.
Okay,
It's different. So a sole proprietorship, you can just go into business for yourself
Yeah,
and start
it's just
making
you.
money. Yeah. I wanted to build a scalable company, so I took my earnings and invested them in a company where I was a non-revenue producing part of the company, and then I had to pay employees. It eventually started rotating and paying me.
don't you love that?
Yeah.
You're like, I'll take the rotation all day.
Definitely. So then the plumbing business, I've taken an investor.
Okay,
So they've given us a bunch of money. They own a certain percentage. We're using their money to start the business. So there's a huge jump forward, and I'm hoping within 3 years that I can replace myself with a professional, a president of a company
Yeah.
to actually run it.
And then you'll start the next venture.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's like every 3 to 5 years, you get to honestly like duplicate
I
what you
get
have.
bored, if I'm being perfectly honest, then I
Me
want to
too,
go
I
start
get it.
something else. So.
I get that. I get that.
That's not because I want to achieve greatness. I just get bored.
But in the meantime, you kind of are though.
Hope so.
You're like me, maybe a little
Me?
bit. I think so. Yeah.
I enjoy it. What honestly, the money's great, the opportunity's great, but what I'm most proud of is I built a company that now has 13 people that work for the company. They're W-2 employees, and so I provided employment to 13 people. I think that is so cool.
And their life depends on this business to continue to run smoothly.
Every time I see payroll leave, I'm like, whoo, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I got to go out and get as many people to come in to use the business as possible. It's self-sustaining now, but we're trying to grow, so we're still rolling more people in.
Yeah. The more the merrier, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I do genuinely enjoy that part of it. I know that's kind of like not a cop-out answer, but the politically correct answer, but I legitimately feel that way about it.
Well, good. I feel the same way because when I say, yes, I love it, I feel like all agents say they love it, you know? But I think that it has to have a deeper rooted, meaning. And it sounds like you do. You get bored. And that's a deeper meaning that you need to go do something else that can
I do
be
get bored, yeah. I get bored real quick.
And it's still helping people. It's just in a different avenue. So, love it.
Yeah, we're specializing in water filtration systems. So the water that comes into your house goes through 3 filters and then goes back into the house.
That's why you were doing that. I saw one of your shorts or one of your Instagrams, and I was like, I don't think I've seen that on many houses.
We're test bedding, so we're doing installs in the dark. We're not advertising it as a Penguin Plumbing.
I can be a test person too.
Oh yeah? Yeah. You want clean water?
Let me know if you want to come clean my water.
So we've installed a handful, testing what systems we like best. We've fallen on the one that we really like, and that the one in the video is that one.
Okay.
And so for a few customers of other businesses, we have installed 7 of them, and so it takes out all the chlorine, it takes out the VOCs. It's got a sediment filter, a carbon filter, and then a descaling filter. So as the water runs through the house, it gets cleaned and then descaled so that when you are taking a shower and you got to run the squeegee down the glass so it doesn't get the white film on it, that's completely eliminated.
And you can actually let your dog have the water.
Your dog can drink the water,
Yeah.
Yeah. I get my dog spring water, and he still wants to drink out of the toilet. So
I think that they're
if
just.
there's filtered water in the toilet,
Then I guess it doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. Do you have it at your house? Are
Yeah.
you testing it there? Okay, good.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would want the product that I sell, yeah.
Yeah. Well, some people don't always.
You know what? My house has had probably 20 to 25 inspections done on it because we use it as a training tool.
Oh, wow.
So I know where all the traps are, all the deficiencies.
Wow. How many inspections?
Probably 25 on my house.
25 days.
Yeah, I've had guys run through my house so many times over.
Interesting. The life of an inspector.
You know I never got my license? No.
Okay, so you put $150,000 into a business that you never got your license?
Correct.
You are different. Okay, what'd you do before inspections?
And I still do it today. It's a construction. We do kitchen and bathroom remodels.
Oh, okay. If money didn't matter, all you had was like time and you wouldn't get bored, what would you think it would be that you would do?
For work?
For work and life. Yeah, I feel like those kind of go.
I'd be a race car driver, obviously.
Oh, okay. You would? I wouldn't. I didn't know.
100%, yeah.
So you like adrenaline. Got
I do,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
I do downhill mountain biking. Yeah, if you go
I feel like you're like
an onion.
an onion, so many layers. Okay.
No, go creep on my Instagram and you'll see me falling off my bike all the time. Crashes and yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You take a ski lift to the top and then you ride your bike down a rocky hill.
And you choose to do this.
Yeah.
Sober.
I don't
Most-
drink,
most
so
times,
you gotta
okay.
be sober.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I put on a full face helmet with the chin guard. It's a motocross helmet.
Interesting.
Pair of knee pads and
Is it that you like the fall or what is it? Like
adrenaline.
Okay.
You're on a bicycle and you get up to, usually our max speed shows we're at like 35 or 36 miles an hour on rocky terrain going down. Takes 8 minutes to take the ski lift to the top, and if you're on the steepest hill, it takes 2.5 minutes to get down.
Holy smokes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's very
you're
interesting.
moving fast.
Yeah. And it's bumpy. That
Yeah.
doesn't hurt you or anything. It's just like, okay, we're down. I guess you don't even realize it. You're just like, your heart's like, wow.
Yeah, your heart is maxed out.
Okay, I'm trying to think what I would do. I feel like I would dance and I would just travel.
Do you like choreography?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still in the dance world. I judge. I still choreograph solos, duets, and teams. So, yeah.
That'd be a different career.
It would be, but I don't know. When you're really passionate about something and you make it your work, sometimes I don't feel like the creativity is there. It starts to dry up because it's like, okay, girl, we got to produce some of choreography versus like I do this because I want to do it.
Yeah.
And so I want to keep it that way. I like that I do it just sprinkled in, here and there.
So what's next for you?
After real estate?
No, just what's in the next 5 years?
Oh, the next 5 years. A husband, multiple properties.
Husband.
Yeah, hello. You got to claim it. You're asking me. I'm trying to, got to speak it out there. Maybe a child or two and more travel. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, of course, real estate. I'm in content creating too. So hopefully elevating that to another level too. So multiple streams of income, but it feels like I'm living for a living. Like that's the true goal.
I like that. I love that.
I get paid to be me. Who doesn't want to get paid to be them?
That's a few I can think of.
Really? I feel like I know so many people that would be like, oh, I just have to wake up and be me? Oh, yeah, I can sign me up. How much money is it? So.
Okay, so we're manifesting a husband.
Absolutely.
More travel. I love to travel.
Should I be like this when you're saying?
I love to travel.
Me too. What's the last place you've been?
Panama.
Panama? Okay. What's your ideal trip?
I really enjoy visiting third world countries and exotic countries.
Okay.
So Madagascar is on my list
Okay.
because it's just way exotic and out there.
Yeah.
Third world countries always reset my viewpoint of the world.
It humbles you.
It humbles you. I was in Peru, which is a third world country, climbing a mountain, and as you're climbing, kids come out of literally like piles of trash, which is their house. It's just tin folded up like this. They come out of the house and they're holding their hands out, and our tour guide at the bottom said, buy 4 or 5 loaves of bread. I'm like, okay, I don't know why, but at $1 a piece, you buy it, and then you're walking up the hill and you're passing out bread to these kids. And then you get back, and suddenly you open up your browser and you're like, why was I looking at a very expensive watch? Like things just, your priorities change dramatically.
Yeah, you're like, people will want bread, and I'm over here like, why were they in my lane when I was trying to get over?
Yeah.
Get out the way. Yeah, that's good. I need to do more humbling trips. I think I love the Caribbean, so I'm always like,
I do love, yeah.
I'm just
who doesn't?
Give me some rum and just some beaches, and I'm like, maybe I need to dabble a little bit more. And
don't get me wrong. I've spent a lot of money enjoying very luxurious vacations where people are serving on me, and it's great.
yeah,
But on the flip side, I've often visited countries like that where it really resets your mindset of how the world should work. Because if you make $36,000 US, you're in the top 1 percentile of the entire world.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. I didn't realize that.
It may have changed recently.
How do you know all these random facts? I feel like I can tell you do get bored. You must be at home just like, huh.
Yeah, there are common jokes with my friends that are like, well, the internet wasn't working, so I needed an encyclopedia, and I called you.
Yeah, I can see that. I
get bored. I go down rabbit holes. I read. I watch YouTube.
I know, because I'm like, how did you, like, I don't even know what I would type in to even, I guess I wouldn't know what to type in to know.
It's a humbling fact when you take a deep dive into kind of the economics of the world and you start, it's probably closer to 40,000 today. That's an older statistic and with inflation, but let's call it $40,000 or $45,000. You're in the top 1% of the entire world. I mean, there's 330 million Americans. There's 8 billion people. 330 is a small percentage of that.
I guess you're right. I guess I just haven't.
And you go to an African country, or I mean, even Kazakhstan, which a lot of Russians move to Kazakhstan. If you're making $10,000 or $15,000 a year, that's very average. And
A year?
A year, yeah.
I needed this conversation. Thank you.
In Panama, the like their version of Uber Eats, which they have, it's usually just a little, like a scooter motorcycle looking thing with the basket on the back and the insulated thing that they stuff the pizza in.
So cute. Yeah.
Those guys make like $45 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I came here for reasons I didn't know. It's to be humbled. Thank you. Yeah, because some days I'm like, I need to make more. And it's like, actually, we need to just do better.
Well, like you
with
said, you need to live more. You don't need to make more. You need to live more.
True. But that's what I would say my next 5 years is I got to add in humbling trips into that travel, not just like, a luxury.
Yeah.
So
We got deep for a second.
We did. I'm okay with that, but that just made me be like,
she's
holy
not so bubbly right now, guys.
I know, but I mean, I love people, but sometimes I feel like
It's going to be a bipolar interview. We're going to post 2 reels, and it's Keyra just bubbly, dancing.
like, hello,
and
and
then
like-
you're like, my God, I'm depressed.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to be more grateful. But I love gratitude. Like, maybe that's what I would do. I would go around the world and help people with gratitude. Because gratitude helps you make what you have enough. But that just, I don't know. You humbled me, as in my trips are very selfish and not, yeah.
My trips are selfish too. I mean, I'm in a comfortable airliner going to a third world country, and then a nice taxi picks me up. It's not like I'm
Yeah.
slumming it with them.
Well, you could be. Like, I
could
don't know.
be, but they usually don't even allow you, even if you want to. Most of the places where unless you just fly in and jump out and start walking around. But if you hire any tour guide or any professional
They won't allow
tourist type, no.
Yeah. And then plus people would know you're not from there.
Yeah. Well, they even say, like, there were women making alpaca as a big export there. So the fur, they'll shear and then turn it into yarn, and they make gloves and hats and things out of it, and they sell them for $1 or $2. And our guide was like, just buy them for what they're asking. I know $2 to you is nothing, but if you gave them $20, every single one of their friends that's selling an almost identical product, you just made her a target. Because all of a sudden she made 3 or 4 times as much in a singular setting than anybody else did. So please just pay them what they're asking.
Oh, because they'll rob her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, if she just made $20 or $40, and she's used to making $1 to $2 per glove.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he goes, I know you can afford it, but please just pay them
What they're
asking.
Say less. Okay, but yeah. Hmm.
How about 2 pairs of gloves for $4?
I'll take it. I'll take 3 of these.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I still have one of them. They're incredibly warm. It's alpaca fur. It's so nice and get wet and it still keeps you warm. That's cool.
Interesting. Yeah. You are an onion. We need an interview or a conversation outside of an interview, because I'm like, you really are a encyclopedia and Google basically. So interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what else do you want to know about me?
Well, let's end on a happier note.
I know. I'm over here humble and yeah. I'm trying to think. What do I want to end with? What question? What's a dying question that you have for me that could be peppy?
I've asked a few people this. Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck, 1, or 100 duck-sized horses?
What? Say it one more time.
1 horse-sized duck,
A huge
2,000-pound duck,
Okay.
or 100 duck-sized horses, little guys.
Why do I need to fight them?
That's how we're ending the interview.
Oh. I wouldn't fight them. I'd probably do the 100 because I would just run through them and just be like, wow.
Yeah, some
That's
people
funny.
think they can defeat a 2,000-pound duck.
Yeah, no.
I don't think so.
I would jump onto the duck if if it was that big. Yeah.
Ride it like a dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. That is such an odd question. And it would come from you. Okay. This has been great.
Well, it's been great meeting you. Guys, I'm going to put all her info down in the description below. If you're interested, give her a shout. If you're interested in having a deep dive conversation, come on my show.
Absolutely. And then I'm going to have him onto my YouTube channel as well.
Excellent.
Yeah. We'll do live or something.
All right. Thanks for watching.